Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the 808 Podcast. It's the podcast where I interview business owners, CEOs, or whoever else I feel like. It's 4 questions in 8 minutes and 8 seconds because 808 looks like Bob. And here we go. Question number 1 in a few sentences. Tell us who you are and what do you do?
Hi, Bob. I am Samantha Jewell-Fow. I am the president and CEO of Axiom Communications Incorporated. It's a technical writing and digital marketing company that mostly serves complex enterprises, educational institutions, tech companies, professional service companies, people that have kind of complex services and products that kind of have not only a technical writing need, but also, they have to explain what they do to the world. So that's something that people reach out to me for through my company, Axiom Communications.
Love it, Samantha. Question number 2. What advice are you going to share? Go for it.
Well, I will tell you that my services are solidly in the enterprise space. I'm B2B. As I said, my customers are professional service providers, complex industries, tech companies, organizations that have a lot of, of backing behind them in terms of workforce teams and, they've got a lot of systems. Very, very little of my work, if any of it, has ever been direct to consumer. Right. But the truth of the matter is, especially in the digital marketing space, you have to be able to put your money where your mouth is. There is so much waste in this industry, and I can't allow myself to be in the position to be giving advice that tells my clients to throw good money after bad. Like, that's really not the quality of services that we offer through Axiom. So as somebody who, thrives in the B2B space, I can tell you the main piece of advice is that in order to thrive in B2B, you have to know B2C, right? You have to know the business to consumer market. Even if you never serve direct consumers, it's something that you have to have direct experience with in order to really be able to serve your professional clientele.
So how do you get that experience?
Well, I'll tell you how I did it. So as I said, I started a technical writing and digital marketing company. I bootstrapped it myself. So, I was certainly like the jack of all trades for years before I was able to build a small team. And in that main function, I am a writer, right? Lots of product manuals and white papers and blog articles and, some more fun and interesting projects, but, just truly a high volume professional writer. So the logical B2C play for me is a self-published book, right? It's a tough industry. It's something that a lot of people are trying to break into, coaches, CEOs that want to be thought influencers and, thought leaders. A lot of, people that already have established professional organizations would need this kind of service. So I decided to dive in and, just do things the way that I know how to do them. And that is DIY, right? Bootstrap it from the very beginning. So it's turned into a project of, it will culminate on March 1st with the publication of a paperback book. It's available paperback, audiobook, and ebook. The audiobook will be coming as a follow-up. But yeah, it's a B2C play, specifically in the world of environmental advocacy and green tech, which is sort of, where I wear my other hat in social consciousness and activism.
So let me ask you this about this book that you're publishing, because I have people on this podcast and it's almost every single person has a book. What are you doing to get yourself above that noise?
Sure. Well, as I tell my clients, it's the advice that I follow myself. You can't do it without help, right? The self-publication industry, the book publishing industry, it is notoriously a closed game. Random House, Penguin, the New York Times bestseller list, these are incredibly difficult to, get any attention. These organizations are incredibly difficult to break into, no matter the quality of the work, no matter, sort of the interest of your following and how engaged your audience is. And so self-publication has really been a process of engaging professionals that have specific experience in the publication industry. I have, had to learn about a ton about cover art conventions, and really how to make your offering look professional and on par with anything else that you would find on the bookshelves of your local bookstore.
Right.
And I also engage, even though I am a digital marketer in the B2B space, I hired a specialist in the direct to consumer space that allowed me to, jump over that learning curve. Just, hey, you know what? I need an expert. I need some consultation. I need some analysis. I need some strategy. So I have a small team of people who I have engaged to make this project successful. And I'll tell you what, Bob, in the spirit of being willing to put my money where my mouth is, this is coming out March 1st, and given all of the infrastructure and the years of writing and researching and the months of establishing a digital marketing platform that includes several social media accounts, hundreds of followers, thousands of people on an email outreach list, a LinkedIn drip campaign, I can almost guarantee my self-published book will at least achieve a level of commercial success that's above standard in the industry. And that's how I tell my clients, if you engage me for these services, I can show you exactly why I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Perfect. Hey, let's get to question number 3. What other top CEOs, business owners, and influencers that you know they're successful like you that you would like to give a shout out to and should be a guest on my podcast?
I'll tell you what, I absolutely must give the loudest possible shout out to my colleague, friend, and sister, Nadine Nadeau. She has a new enterprise that, we're all very excited about. It's called Colorado Legal Marketing. It's legal marketing services direct to law firms, solo practitioners, just, again, in the spirit of professional digital marketing for professional services. This is specific to law firms. And, since we're both based here in Colorado, have a lot of Colorado pride, obviously it's going to be Colorado company.
Love it there. So now we got to get to question number 4, the final fun question. Samantha, tell me about your first sale.
Well, I will tell you, my first sales came through professional referrals, right? That was just kind of I was in the university space. I taught environmental law, administrative law for a while. And so I just had a network of people that, could place me in technical writing. And it just kind of slowly evolved into digital marketing, content marketing, things like that as well. But I will tell you that I just recently got my first sale through a new feature on my website that is a web form checkout. I'm so excited about it. I think every CEO and business owner can understand the struggle of streamlining your processes, especially when it comes to from work order to billing. And, I've been putting a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of resources into getting my WordPress website, get to a point where the user interface for that is really effective. And it's
awesome. Hey, Samantha, you got 30 seconds left. Do you want to do some promo time for your website or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. If anyone out there is interested in learning more about who we are and what we do, please do come and visit us. The website is axiom-communications, plural.com. And you can also check out my upcoming book. Of course, I would love for you to, just take a click around, read some blogs, see what it's all about. It's called Be Decent, Environmental Activism 2.0. And you can find that at bedecentbook.com.
Perfect. And you pulled it off. You did that 4 questions in 8 minutes and 8 seconds because 808 looks like Bob. We're going to put a website in the description. Which one do you want?
Be Decent Book, please.
We'll put that one in the description. It's magic. Samantha, thank you so much for being on. Tip of the hat to you.
Thank you, Bob. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. And for everyone else watching or listening, I am legally required to tell you to like, share, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, whatever the heck the social media network tells you to do. You all have a wonderful day now. Talk to you later. Bye.